So for those of us who are here, welcome to the day six of our Mentor Me program. Today being Friday, and unfortunately, yesterday we actually discovered that we were having a clash of programs. So instead of us having two programs at the same time by 7 o'clock, we just moved this very one to 4 o'clock so that we can be able to have some time in between. So thank you for joining us. So today we are going to just go straight to the um, what do we call it now? The Wikimedia Commons environment. But I'm going to hand over the mic to Quaid, who will take us on this very lesson. So over to you, Quaid. Okay.
Okay, so thank you very much, Kamba, and good evening, everyone. So, as you rightly said, today is the day six of the Mentor Me program being organized by the Wikimedia Tyap Wikimedians User Group. So, today we will be looking at a different section altogether. We have been hammering on Wikipedia and all the essential principles, the five pillars, all those things that we need to know about Wikipedia. So today we are moving into a new, different project entirely called the Wikimedia Commons. So for those of us who have never contributed to Wikimedia Commons, I think you will need to pay more attention to this one. You will need to pay more attention to this one if you've never contributed to the Wikimedia Commons, because today is going to be a little bit of um, uh, a different kind of session as usual. Let's after the theory, we will get into the practical. So, please permit me to share my screen so you can see what I am doing here. My sincere apologies. The network just kicked me out, and I'm trying to get myself back, but I've been struggling. But I'm back. All right. So let me share the screen again. As usual, you find your way to the Tyap Wikimedians User Group on Meta. Coming here, just look for the Mentor Me section. Click on it. Then from the Mentor Me, then you go to the time duration, August to December. You click. Awesome. Now from here, now you can look at it. Today being Friday. Oh, thank God it's Friday. So today being Friday, August 15th, 2025. So we'll be looking at how to contribute images and media files to Wikimedia Commons. So without wasting time, let me just move into it by clicking on my link. So on today's session, we'll be having about 17 pages to discuss. So this is our first one here, using media file. So Wikipedia articles are not just text. There is also videos, photographs, and illustrations. So using that stuff live on Wikimedia Commons. Commons is one of the largest collection of media files in the world with millions of images. All of these images are under a free license, which means you and anyone else can share them. You just have to follow certain rules. So this orientation today will help you to get started using the sharing media on Wikimedia Commons. So remember, the Wikimedia Commons is a repository of images where we all the images that we are taking as photographers, Wikimedia volunteers. So all these images are being deposited into the Wikimedia Commons. In case anybody wants to use them, all you need to just go there and pick anyone that suits your choice. Now let's move on. Now learn the rules. Sharing your own work on Wikimedia makes it available for people around the world to use in their own way. But there is a few rules you have to follow when uploading image and when using them. So while everything on Wikimedia is happens to be a free, as it implies free open source knowledge, but then when you are sharing Wikimedia, especially Commons, Wikimedia Commons file, there are some certain rules you must follow, whether you want to share them or you want to use any of them. Now, what is a free license? Anyone who creates a work is automatically the owner of its copyright unless they produce it for an employer or sell their copyright to someone else. So a free license is a kind of copyright license that says the creator will allow anyone to use their work with some or no restriction without asking for permission. That makes it easier for others to use your work. Now, Wikimedia Commons defaults to what is called Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike license. That's CC by A, share alike. CC by SA, yes, license. So that means that anyone can use it, copy it, share it, modify it, and share it as a new work, as long as the person using it provide credit to the original author and note the license. That's the attributions. Release any modification of the work under the same licenses. Now, with all these are two different licenses. Now, the person who is using the attribution will provide credit to the original author and not, and also highlight or cite the license used. While the share alike release any modification of the work under the same license, which means as free as you collect those images, you will have to share them under another free source licensing. So that is what the share alike is. Now, type of licensing. You can use a few different types of free licensing on Commons. We have the CC by SA. This means it is an attribution share alike license. Like the one I just finished explaining, when you get it for free, it is expected of you to also share it out for people to use it for free. So for every image or media file you uploaded to Wikimedia Commons under this first licensing, this first one, it means whosoever is using it have to attribute where they got it from and to also share it under the same license, which is free license. Now we have the CC BY. So this means you want to get credit for work including remix and modification, but you don't care if the new work is shared under the same license or not. So these are the two differences. Now the second license is talking about all you need to do if you get the image from Wikimedia Commons, all you need to do is just to attribute it to the original or credit the work to the original author, whosoever uploaded the image. You have to credit that person, but whatsoever you want to do with the image does not concern that person, whether you want to use it for free or you want to use it for commercials. It doesn't concern the author, and as long as they share the image under this license. Now we also have the CC0. So this means you release your work with no restriction whatsoever. They can modify, reuse, and sell the work without giving you credit or following a similar license. Now the zero license now is like it's as if the work does not have an owner. Whatever you see, just use it the way you want to use it. Nobody will ask you why, because it is being put under the zero license, CC Creative Commons Zero license. Now, it is important to remember that there are no restrictions on others using your work for any purpose. Now, be clear that when you share your work on Commons, you can't specify it as non-commercial. Now, what this is saying is, for work that you attributed to, you shared on Wikimedia Commons, there is no way you can say, okay, this work is for sale, it's for commercial purpose or not. Everything you have put under Wikimedia Commons is more or less like a donation. You are donating the whole work for the purpose of uh, propagating free knowledge. So it just know within you that everything you put there is absolutely free and people can have access to them and use them. Now that helps this information become as widely used as possible by encouraging artists, publishers, and others to use these resources in works that they might sell. However, by including the CC by SA attribution, you will ensure that anyone share your work with the same terms, which will produce commercial exploitation of work. Now, from here now, you can see that most of this work that we are putting on Wikimedia Commons, like the media house, the newspaper, the publishers, whosoever, most of them usually go to the Wikimedia Commons if they want to produce whether news or anything. First place they go is to go to Wikimedia Commons and look for images that suit whatsoever message they want to pass to the public. So, which means if you put a picture of your baby today, you might likely see that baby's image on a cream or a baby's oil, and because you have donated under free licensing. So it is important to know for everything you are donating, you don't have any restriction to it. So be careful of what you also upload. It is also important to note. Be careful about that. Now, moving on. And remember, whatever picture you put there, the person whosoever want to use them can use them even for commercial purposes, provided you put them under the zero licensing. But you put them under CC by SA, which means the person cannot use them under commercial purpose, but have to use them under a free source knowledge. So these are just the difference. That is why sometimes we recommend using this, the CC by SA, that's 4.0. So this one is a license that for us as the Wikimedians volunteers, we prefer using the CC by AC. But there's no restriction to whichever you want to use. It all depends on you. Moving on, what can you share on Commons? You can create and share graphs, maps, diagrams, audios, and videos. If you create media for any of the following, you can share it. Any of the following: natural landscape, animals, and plants. If you have any of these images, you can share it. If you create them, you can share. Now we also have public figures and people in public places, like our leaders, the politicians. You can share them because they are public figures. We have objects, so long as they are not artistic. So for any object, as long as they are not artistic, some of the artistic work you can see, maybe you just go to a place, you see a beautiful frame on the wall, or you passing through the market, you see somebody have designed a beautiful frame, or carve out something like all these artistic work or poetries. As long as those people have restriction on them, please do not. But any object at all, you can as well share it. But make sure there's no restriction to it or copyright protection on it. Now, what is public domain? What is public domain? You can also share work you find that are in the public domain. So a work in the public domain is not covered by anyone's copyright. Usually, these are works created and shared with no restrictions. For example, by some government agencies, or they are works where the time limit on copyright has expired. In the USA, works published before 1923 are in the public domain. Now, even in Nigeria here, I think we also have work under this. But then, while this is also good to note that we have what we call the freedom of panorama, which has been enacted here in Nigeria. It means that we also have some restriction when it comes to public, especially public buildings or public properties. Some of them have restrictions, even though they are called public, but they are not so public because of the freedom of panoramas. Because most of those things, the architects of those buildings or those designs uh, have put a copyright protection under those properties. So we cannot use them unless if those images are up to, like, let's say 100 years old. So with that, their copyright may have expired. Then we are free to use them. So even within us in Nigeria, any work that is being done before 1925, 1925, it is free to use them. We are free to use any of those. So the freedom of panorama does not cover those ones. But any work that is less than that, some of them have restriction. We just need to find out which one and which one is not. Now, how and when works enter public domain varies by countries. For a reference guide, you can visit public, okay, help them call them public domain. So if you visit this link, you are going to see most of those public protected properties according to countries, or enter that town into the search bar of Wikimedia Commons. Now, a few tips on the public domain. Just because you don't see a copyright notice doesn't mean it isn't under copyright. Just because you didn't see it pasted or notice on the property does not mean it is free for you to use. So you just have to be careful. Now, just because something is older than the internet doesn't mean it is not under copyright. Just as I said, there are still properties that are up to now, they are still under the copyright protection. So we just need to be careful and to find out which one is and which one is not. Now, copyright is transferable. So even if the author has died, the work may still be under copyright. For example, in terms of those poetry, maybe the author may have died, so it doesn't mean that the work is still free. So copyright is transferable. Now, if the work is freely available, that doesn't mean it is free to use. But the fact that you go to somewhere and you see a very fine building that nobody is even talking about it, or there's no security protecting it, does not mean it is free for us to use. So all these things we just have to be careful. Now, public shots, for example, of celebrities are usually not public domain. Are usually not public domain. Publicity shots, for example, of celebrities. Now, you will see some celebrities may have gotten their images, or they have designed some of their flyers or some of their magazines. The fact that you see them publicly does not mean they are not public domain. So most of these and some of them, the fact that you see them publicly does not mean you should have access to them and begin to share them under the Wikimedia Commons. So there are restrictions to that. Now, what is not allowed on Commons? You can't upload work created or based on the work of others, including photographs of that work. That means logos, CDs or DVD covers, promotional photos, screenshot of shows, movies, DVDs or software, drawing of characters from comics, TV or movies, most pictures you find online. That is why all these ones they are not to be used. Ideally, we shouldn't use any of this. You can't just go and see somebody's logo and then you take it and upload it to Wikimedia Commons. No. Unless if you are the creator, the original creator of that logo, then you can upload it. So you should be careful. That is why it is always advised that for everyone we are going to upload to Wikimedia Commons, it should be our original work, not a work that you just go, maybe you just go to social media, go to Instagram and see a beautiful picture of your favorite celebrity and you say, wow, you just pick that picture from Instagram and upload to Wikimedia Commons. It is not allowed. If you must upload an image of that celebrity, it means you have to go to where that celebrity is, snap the celebrity yourself, and upload the image. So all content you see on social media, they are not to be used on Wikimedia Commons. But here is a twist. You can pick images from Wikimedia Commons and upload them to social medias. But you cannot take images from social media and upload to Wikimedia Commons. So this is the difference. Remember, whatsoever is in commons is free to use. So you can take it, it is okay for you to take the image from Wikimedia Commons and use them for your social media, whatsoever you want to use them for. But it is not okay for you to go to social media, pick the image, and upload them to Wikimedia Commons. So that is the twist. Know the difference. Every image that is already on the public social media space, it is not advisable to take that picture and put them on Wikimedia Commons. But it is okay for you to go to Wikimedia Commons, see a beautiful picture, pick it and put it on social media. It is okay. After all, whatever we do is absolutely free. So note that the rules for image and text are the same. If the copyrighted material that you didn't create, you can't copy and use it, even if you cite the source. That is why I just make with that emphasis. You just go to your social media and see maybe a beautiful image of queer, and then you take that image, upload it to Wikimedia Commons. It is not allowed. But when you go to social media and see an image of queer, you can take that image and put it on social media. So know the difference. Know the difference. Now moving on. We have let's start the license quiz. We have just talked about the licensing. Let's look at this quiz now. Now here's a question. Here are some misconceptions about copyright license. Which one do you think is true? Click on each answer for an explanation. 1. I released my photo under a free license, so I gave up my copyright. 2. I took a photo of this copyrighted work myself, so it is my own copyright. I scanned this copyright work, so it is my copyright. I share this image using a free license, but I am still the copyright holder. Now, which one is correct? Which one do you think is true about free licensing? I released my work under free license, so I gave up my copyright. Let me know. Are we still here on the call?
A. It's A.
Okay. So we have gotten someone response. He said A. Okay. Now let's find out if that is correct. Whoops. I released my photo under a free license, so I gave up my copyright. Now we
Like
just have
that.
to
Pay
look
attention.
deep. Yeah, it can be like that. Sorry, the last one. I shared this image using a free license, but I am still the copyright holder. Okay, Okay, so I scan this copyrighted work, so it is my copyright. Alright, so let's take the last one. So the last one is correct. You still maintain the copyright for your work. However, you can revoke the right from anyone who uses it when you have shared it under a free license. You do, however, have the right to decide how your work is used in context outside your free licensing. So I share this image using a free license,
Okay.
but I'm still the copyright. That is why for every work, it is always important for us to attribute the work to the original owners. So it means even though you share it under free license, you still need to be, you know, you are still the owner of the work. That is why the attributions comes in. So the fourth one is correct. Well done. Now, uploading image or uploading a file. Now that you know the types of material you can share on Commons, let's look at how you can upload your image. To upload a Wikimedia file, first go to commons.wikimedia.org and make sure you log in. Click Upload Files on the right hand side of the page. You will see an introduction text. Read it and click Next at the bottom right. Then find the image you want to upload. A small text will open asking whether the file is your own work or someone else. If it is your work, enter your username. You don't have to use your real name. If the image belongs to someone else, name the author and where you found the image and select the copyright status of the work. Awesome. So this one now is just trying to give us the step-by-step process of how to upload an image. So when we come to the practical part, we are going to see it how it is being done. Now, name your file. Now, after uploading your image, it is also important for you to name the file or to name the image. So the image is will upload. You will see a thumbnail. Sometimes the thumbnail doesn't load. Don't worry, it is still there. You will want to enter a unique name for the file. So remember, for every image or every file you upload to Wikimedia Commons, the name you attributed or the name of that file must be unique. You cannot use that name twice. You cannot use that name twice. The name must be very unique. If you name an object bottle, now the next time you come, you want to upload another bottle, you cannot name that bottle. You have to look for another unique name because the name bottle is already existing. So that is one of the most trickish parts of this whole thing. But then there's always a way around it. There's always a way around it. Now, choose something you think someone might search for to find the file. Then enter a detailed description. You shouldn't add categories. Okay, you should add categories to your image too. Categories will put your loaded media image, okay, media into a general catch-all page where people can find it. For example, category bonsai, collect all photos of bonsai tree that were uploaded and tagged on Commons. So the categories is like it's like you have three baskets where you put your stuffs into. So this basket belong to orange, this one belong to apple, the other one is for let's say avocados. So for every image that belongs to the orange, you put them under the orange category. The ones for avocado, you put them under avocado. So all this one is just a way of making sure that those images are within reach whenever you are looking for them. Just search for the category where you put those images, you are going to find them there. So that is the, the importance of using categories during uploads. Now, it is uploaded. What now? So when your upload is complete, you will find instruction for how to use the image elsewhere. Now the name of the page where you can always find the file is whatever you name the file when you upload it, including the file extension. So on Wikipedia, you can add an image to an article easily. You can do this through Visual Editor, the Edit button, or Wikicode. So even on Wikipedia, remember all the images you are seeing on Wikipedia have to pass through the Wikimedia Commons. Even though now with the new coming of the visual editor, you can actually upload these images directly to Wikipedia. But it is always advisable to upload it first to Commons before moving it to Wikipedia. But however it is, with the new software, you can actually go directly to upload them directly to Wikipedia. Now, how do I add an image to Wikipedia? So here is a step-by-step way of adding an image to Wikipedia. For those of us who have been on the course or on this Mentor Me program from day one, we have seen how images can be added to Wikipedia. But here then, let's take a look at it again, how these things are being done. So once you have found and or uploaded a useful image to Commons, you can attach it to a relevant Wikipedia article. So go to the article you want to add to your image, click edit in the section where you will like to add your image. When the bar at the top of the page opens, click on the Insert tab and select Media from the top down menu, from the drop down menu. Now type in your file name. Remember, when you are uploading an image, you must name the image. So when you come to adding that image to Wikipedia, all you need to do after clicking on Insert, the bar will open. Then all you need to do is to type in your file name. So the name of that file you uploaded on Wikimedia Commons, that's all you need to type on the Wikipedia page, and the image will pop. Now, Wikipedia will run a search for that keyword and file name and show you everything it finds in Commons. So your image or any one you want to use, click on it. You will see image details. Click the blue "Use this image" button to insert the image into the article. So all these are actually very easy when you want to add an image. So you will be asked to enter a caption for the image. Now, the caption now might not be the same name you use when uploading the image. At this point, you might likely change the name when you come to the Wikipedia use through the caption. So just caption it as it suits what you need it for. Now, you can also click on Advanced Settings to access formatting options. Usually, a photo will go to the right of the article at about 220 pixels wide. Inside the image, you will see how it will appear in the page. If that is alright, click the blue Save Page button at the top right. Press it. The image should appear right where you want it to be. So these are just the step by step. So I believe with all these things, when we come during our in-person session for the Mentor Me program, you are going to see another practicals that is being done when it comes to uploading images. We'll try to tackle all these things one after the other. So moving on. Wow, our time is fast spent. So I will do it more haste. So how do you use images elsewhere? The works on Commons are not exclusively for Wikipedia. You can use your Commons image on other projects too. Make sure to check the copyright restrictions on the image you want to use. Most will specify requirements for using the image, such as linking back to the source and giving proper attribution, that's credit, to the person who created the work. Some won't have any restriction at all. So remember, for the ones that is under share alike, you must credit the work to the author of that work. But for the ones who are under CC0, that one does not have any restriction. Whether you attribute it or not, just go ahead and use them. But always, it is always important to check the copyright restrictions for all the images to know whether you are free to use it for this purpose or not. Now, credit the creator. When you use an image from Commons outside of Wikipedia, it is best to provide a credit line. You can find the credit line by clicking the Open in Media Viewer button beneath the image on Commons. By pushing the download icon on the bottom left, you will be given the options of downloading the various sites, but also prompted with "You can attribute the author." So whenever you want to use any of this for any purpose, you always see this prompt, this prompt here. It always pops. You can attribute. So this one is reminding you the work you are using, somebody actually worked for it. Do you mind mentioning that person or attributing the work to the person? So this will always pop. Now choose that when and when decide if you want to play a plain text credit for print object or an HTML credit with working link for the web. So if you don't want to do that, you can just provide a credit linking or a link to the web where you got the image from. Now apply them to whatever you use your image and you are covered. As long as you provide the link or the source or you credit the original author, you are good to go. Now sharing media quiz. Let's take a look at this. Prior to what we have had, let's see if we can be able to answer any of this. We are gradually coming to the end of our theoretical part. Now let's review some of what you have learned. Which of the following is no? Which of the following is an acceptable form of media to share on commerce? Which of the following is an acceptable form of media to share on commerce? 1. A promotional poster for a movie shared by the movie studio to newspapers to promote the film. An image you found on the website for free clips art. A picture you have taken of a few paintings in the university museum. A political cartoon from a 150 years old newspaper. So with this, which one is okay? Look at them very critically. Which of the following is an acceptable form of media to share or comments?
C.
See?
D.
Option C.
D.
Is
Option
C.
3.
C.
Okay, you people should not. Okay, let me get it. Which one is the correct one?
Option 3.
Option
D,
three.
sir.
A picture you
Option D. That is the D part for me.
Option C. That is the
op,
third
Option
one.
the
The
third
third
one.
Yes.
Do you know you can also confuse even your children? So people should take it easy.
is C, sir.
C.
Okay, all right. Somebody is taking B, while some people are taking C. Okay,
C.
well, however,
C.
please,
Option
okay.
C.
Option C, a picture you have taken of a new painting in the
Third
University
option.
Museum.
Yes.
Thought.
Yes.
A picture you have taken of a new painting. Remember, look at it. A new painting. Just look at this word carefully. A picture you have taken of a new painting in the University Museum. Remember, there are things you might see in the open or in the public domain that might not actually be free. After all, this one was clear. A new painting. So for me, well, I wouldn't want to say anything, but let me just take the C, but you'll see what happens. Now you see, the C
Wallahi,
is not
I'm
correct.
fighting.
Yeah, I
What?
don't want to clear our doubt on this one. Remember, see, look at the word here. A picture you have taken of a new painting in the University Museum. So it can be in the public domain, but that does not make it free. Don't forget this word. But now look at the last one here. A political cartoon from a 150-year-old newspaper. Oh, come on. Even if, let's look at this. Look at it. Remember the restriction period. From the US, any image from 1923 is not correct. Any image from or before 1923, you are free to share. But that one is not under any restriction. So from this 150 years old newspaper, you should know that this one is already in the archives. So you are free to share it. So this one, the third one is correct. So when you see things like this, they might look tempting, but they might not be actually be correct. So somebody said option D. So option D is actually correct. So well done. Now let's look at this one now. Sharing media quiz again. So which of the following is true? You can't upload someone else's work even if they give permission on their website. Two, you can't upload original image of buildings or people taken in public without written permission. C, people have to follow rules closely when they use free license image or they can be sued for financial damages. Oh, come on. D, you can share any image you find online as long as you cite the source. No, which of this statement is correct? Which of the following is true? You can't. Okay,
C.
C. C said people have to follow rules closely when they use free license image or they can be sued for financial damage. Okay, okay. Now, you can't upload original image of building or people taken in public without written permission. And then the eighth part said you can't upload someone else's work even if they give permission on their website. Now let's look at the option C here. So the option C is correct. People have to follow rules closely when they use free license, image, or they can be sued. So with all these things now, even we as Wikimedia editors or volunteers, it is also important for us to take note of all these things. You can't just go and take somebody's property and upload it to public domain or to the public space and then they think nothing will happen. So we have to be careful of all these things when uploading images. All right, so I think this should be the end of our work. So good work. You should feel ready and confident about sharing image on Wikimedia Commons or adding images to Wikipedia files. If you have further questions, you can always revisit this training or check out the illustrating Wikipedia guides book. Happy editing. Now, this is the end of the theoretical part. Remember, what we have done here, as far as this is concerned, it is also your assignment. So every uh, student here is expected to finish his or her own assignment as far as the commons is concerned. So before we go into the theoretical part, I would like to come by. Are you there? I would like to call on come by to share some basic update about what we have been doing so far while I take a leap before I come back for the practicals. So come by.
Thank you very much, Greg, for the session. It was quite insightful. So I would just show us what we have done thus far since we started this very event. So I will just share my screen and then we'll see how fast we can go before the practical section. So this is my screen now, and if you go to your Google and you type the Tyap Wikimedians User Group, you are going to see this very page appear, and then you click on the Tyap Wikimedians User Group, and you are in the home page already. So when you come over here, you see Mentor Me, and Mentor Me is where our program is happening. And this date, August to December 2025, is the present one we are having right now. So by the time you come to this very location, you are going to see the outreach dashboard under the online, and then you see dates. So right here, when you click on it, it's going to take you straight to the dashboard, and you are going to see the work we have done thus far. You will see that these ones are empty right now because the way we programmed the dashboard is supposed to be tracking categories, instead of just general edit. So it's unlike what we have been doing. This one, we want to be sure that it is mainly what we did here that will be captured here at the very top. So by the time you go to editors, you are going to see the list of people who have been present with us, who have registered for this event and have done what they have done thus far. So you can see T2M, he has been given girl article, the article girl to work on, but then he has not done any modules yet. He has not gone through all his modules, none. Then Repundi has gone through seven of his modules, and his apportioned article is Deep G. And then Abu Peter has done he has done no module yet, and his assigned article is Fadia Busan. And then JJ Zama also has done nothing, and his assignment is Torian. And then Danjuma Anthony has done seven of them, and he has even created two articles, that is Jagindi and Sagwaza. And then Andikan Effiop has done no module yet, and her own assignment is Noveshi. And then Atule Dokas has done 8 over 8. Please clap for Atule Dokas. Mm. So her own apportioned article, yeah, thank you. So her own apportioned article is Doka, Nigeria. And then Lamba has done no module yet. Wadon is his own apportioned article. El Hussein has done nothing yet. His own apportioned article is Nungu, Nigeria. Sad has done no article yet. His own is Rimau, Nigeria. And then Elmax has done none yet. His own is Dutorum. And then Sankwai has done just two, and his own apportioned article is Mayaid. And the next level has done 7 over 8, and her own article is Maukili. And then Ziron has done 7 modules thus far, and his own apportioned article is Zawan. And then Weham, who just registered today, has already done one, and we have a lot of us who have not done nothing, and we have been or rather, I don't know how many people have been coming, but they have not done anything yet. So his own apportion article is Kenya, Nigeria. So it was just apportioned to him. So you can start working on Kenya by the time you are done with all your article readings. But something that is very striking is that some people actually created the article, and I can see a very beautiful work here. Maokili has been created. Um, no, it's not going to show us here. So I'm going to minimize, and then I'll go to the article list. Um, sorry, I think it's supposed to be under assignment also. Okay, so this is the place. So I saw some people actually created some good articles. Like Next Level has worked on the article is not showing when I click mildly because it has not been moved to the main space yet. But the sandbox here, when I click on it, it's going to show me. You can see the article is looking very neat, and something has to be put here also. References has to be put, and then the curly bracket ref list is to be put. But then something that we're supposed to be adding also is the category, because we are tracking this everything we are doing based on the categories. And this very category, Tyap Wikimedians User Group / mentorship / August to December 2025 is the category. So if you are confused about it, you can go to any of the articles that were created and then just copy the category and paste it on your own article. So everything that we do right now, every article that we created, we have to put this category so that we'll get tracked. It will be tracked in the outreach dashboard. So if you come to the outreach dashboard now, and then by the time you go to the timeline, you should be able to. So not timeline. By the time you come to the articles, it's supposed to be reading here. But this one was just updated today. The Wikipedia, then the Wikimedia Commons. This is the meta page. So the more we create and then we put this same category in the Wikipedia article, the number will keep on increasing. This one will be updated later on. And then if you upload any media, any picture, any audio during this program, and and then you put the category, this very category, Tyap Wikimedians User Group / this and that, it is going to be displayed here. So those are going to be our own means of tracking whatever we have done. So whatever website we use, we are going to create a category for it. Thus far, this is Meta, and then this is Commons, and this is Wikipedia, English Wikipedia, and then this is Wikimedia Commons. And if it is in the tier Wikipedia, you should also use the same category. It's going to still work there. So I think this is all for now. And these categories probably will share it in the WhatsApp group so that you get to see them. So I'll hand it over back to Kuyet to take over the particles. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Kambai, for those awesome highlights and also to remind some of us that we still have some work to do. While I can see a lot of us are doing awesome, awesomely well. So for those of us who are doing well, congratulations. And for those of us who are still yet to start picking up, I think it is not late until it is over. So let's take up, let's charge up, and see how we can be able to improve on all that is being expected of us. Now, moving on, I will share my screen again so that we can go into the practical. I don't think the practical should take us much time. Now, um, come by, please mute your mic.
Okay, so
Okay, so this is us. We are back again. Now, remember from our slides, what we talked about today is Wikimedia Commons. So all you need to do, go to your, remember the Wikimedia Commons is another sister project of the Wikimedia Foundation, where you upload images and other stuff. So the Wikimedia Commons, for you to go to the interface for the Wikimedia Commons on Meta, all you need to type is commons dot wikimedia dot org. Once you type this, click on it, you'll see your interface will come up like this. Awesome. So anytime you come to Wikimedia Commons, the interface you see your interface will show this picture of the day. So this picture of the day is always changing. So look at this beautiful picture. So look at this beautiful picture. I also have media of the day. So this media of the day, this one look like okay, these are cartoons. All right. So you can play it and see what is happening there. So this is how the interface looks like. This is how it looks like. So from here now, once you come to this new page, it is totally new for some of us. But for to some of us, this is our playground. For those who participated in the Wiki Loves Africa, Wiki Loves Folklore, I know they are very familiar with this interface. But for those of us who are just coming in new, I think just watch. Actually, this is one of the most easiest, if you ask me, it is one of the most easiest among all the projects. How to upload files, images or sound or anything. It is one of the most easiest. But be sure you have a stable internet connection when doing this. Be sure you have a stable internet connection. And this one also is one of the best consumer of your internet bundle, the Wikimedia Commons. It's also one of the best consumer of the internet bundle. So you can use one image can consume a number of bytes that a complete Wikipedia article will have. Just one image. So also put that in mind. Now, and to also make sure that when you come in, always make sure you are logged in. Your username is shown. Always make sure you are logged in. So this is how the interface looks like. Now, I believe from here, maybe during our leisure time, we can just take a look and then go through all that is here. We can read through everything that is here. So that we can have a very good understanding of what it is. So here is our alert and here is our notification bar. So this one is our preferences or monitors. All those things we want to monitor. Whatever we start, this is where just click it, it will show. And this one is our tools bar where we have all these options coming down here. So that is just how it is. Now remember what you can upload on Wikimedia Commons. We have images, we have videos, we have sounds, we also have the 3D model, that is all the 3D designs. You can also upload them on Wikimedia Commons. So all of this, it is all welcome. Now, How do you upload? I think because we have other activities to do, so we'll just go straight up to it on how to contribute to the Wikimedia Commons. So once you're on this interface, it is either you click on this place. This is the actual interface. Now look here, you see uploads. All you need to do is to click on this upload. Once you click on this upload, it will take you straight to the upload wizard, a different interface from this one called the upload wizard. Now look at it. See the upload wizard up here. It is called the upload wizard. Now from here now, you see an option here, select media files to share. Now before you begin to share anything on Wikimedia Commons, make sure you have the image or those pictures or sounds or videos already in your phone or in your devices or your computers, the ones you are using. Make sure they are already somewhere stored safely. And also have the names in mind, the names you want to name those images. So I expect that after this session today, a lot of us should begin to contribute some of these images to Wikimedia Commons. Now, once you're on the upload wizard, all you need to do is to select media file to share. So click on it. It will now take you back to your device where your images or whatsoever you want to upload is being stored. Now for this one now we are going to upload an image. So we just come here. I think there are some pictures I've been working on. I've been trying to upload. Let's look at this one. Let's come to Bureau Files. Let's come to Bureau Files. Let's come to event number 2. Let's come to this place. So from here now, I think let's see what is in this place. Now from here, I'm actually trying to look for an image that I can upload. An image to upload so that we can see how these things are being done. Okay, I think I know this place. Okay, okay, all right. So look at this runabout, for example. Let's click on this one and then let's try to upload it. I think I know where that is. So for those of us who are familiar with JOS Plateau, if you see this image, it should remind you of a prominent place in JOS. So once it is uploaded, it is complete, you'll see this dot, this tick, this green tick here. It means you have uploaded it successfully. So what you do next is to click on continue to bring you here. Now from here now, you see this excuse me. To ensure the work you upload is copyright free, please provide the following information. The option one here says this work was created by me and anyone is free to use. Now they just want to get your consent about the image you want to upload. Now the second one says this work was created by someone else and it is free to use. So it all depends on which one. But for this particular one, I am the creator. I created it. So I'll use the first one. Now when you click the first one, other options will come up. Now they will ask you again, is this entirely your own work? Is this entirely your work? Because all this is to get your consent. Now the first one said this work is entirely created by me. It's an affirmation now. The second one says, this work contains the work of others. The third one says, I generated this work using an artificial intelligence tool. Now, for me, the first one is the best option for me because this work is entirely created by me. I took that image. Now, the second also, so we are back. Also, so we are back. Now let's go back to our work again. Now this is where we are. Now remember we talked about licensing. So here now the option two, the question two here is asking us what license do you want to publish this work under? Remember, all media on common should be published under a free license. All media on common should be published under a free license. Now, number one, Creative Commons CC 0 waiver. Now, here now it gives you at least something about this license. List all rights. Anyone is free to use this work in any way. So this one now is the CC 0. Anyone can use them anyhow they want. There's no restriction to this one. Now we talk about the Creative Commons Attribution 4.0. Now this requires the person using this media to give appropriate credit. All you are asking the person is to mention the author, to credit the work to the author, but howsoever they want to use it, that is none of the business. Now the third one said is Creative Commons Attribution Share Alike 4.0. Now this one requires the person using this media to give appropriate credit and distribute under the same license. It means once I click this license, whosoever is going to use this work must use it, must give credit to the author, and must also use it for free licensing work projects. So the 4 points, the CC attribution share alike is what we recommend for at least for our community. But remember, you are free to use anyone. There's no restriction to which one you use. But for our recommendation, you use the third one. All right. So after you fill in this information, what is next? You click on next. Now this is where the big thing is. Remember when I said you cannot name two images as long as you upload them separately, they cannot bear one name. But there are exceptions where multiple images can bear one name. So we will come to that. Now, with this one now, this place here you are seeing on this place is the old airport runabout in Jos. Old airport runabout. So all you need to do is to uh, label it or to give it to title it rightly. So old airport runabout. Then you can put Jos. So this is old airport runabout Jos. So as it is now, when you come to Wikimedia Commons, the title can also be the same thing as the description. The title can use the same name as the caption. So all you need to do, copy it from here, then come here and paste it. Paste it under this place. So you see the caption, the title and the caption is the same. So it is being recommended like this. The title and the caption can be the same. Now, if you are using a digital camera or a smartphone, you shouldn't have problem dealing with the date when this image was snapped. So by this now, the day I snapped this image was on the 7th of July. Look at the timestamp. Everything is here because I used a digital camera to snap this. But in the event where you do not see this date coming up, all you need to do is to click on this calendar here. Dates will come up. So either you upload, if you remember the day you snapped the image, you can put it. But if you don't remember, you can put the date you are uploading the image. Now with this one, now since the timestamp is there, I don't need to change anything. The day I snap it is there, even the time and the minute and the seconds, everything is there in details. Now you come here. So from here, look at this main subject visible in this work. So from here now, you can just look at the work itself. What is the main object? The main object here is the runabout itself. Is the runabout itself. So let's see if we have uh, anything like a runabout. Okay. So look at it here. A traffic intersection. So you look at it, you see it here. So it's a runabout. So you just click on it. It is the main object. It tells us that this is the main thing that we are focusing on, not the people. As a matter of fact, not all these people crossing the road. We are just talking about the runabout itself. That is the main object as far as this image is concerned. Now, we go to the category. So our category is the should be Wikimedia User Group, Tyap Wikimedians User Group. Remember, we are currently doing the Mentor Me program. We have the Tyap Wikimedians, yes, User Group. Okay, sorry, User Group. Uh, okay, so look at this option here. This particular one here, Tyap Wikimedians User Group slash August to December 2025. So that is our category under this particular Mentor Me program. Tyap Wikimedia User Group slash mentorship slash August to December 2025. So this is our category. So once this image is being uploaded, it will reflect in everything that we are doing that something different has happened. So after you have input this category, the next thing is to publish. You have done you have nothing else to do. So remember, you put the title. The title can also be the same thing as the caption. So after the caption, make sure the date is there. After the date, you look at the image itself. What is that image that is visible in the work? Then here we say it is the runabout itself we are talking about. Then the category. In case you are looking for this work and you forgot the actual name that you name this the title of this image, but you remember the category, just go to the category. Under the category, once you click on it, you'll see every image that is being put under this mentorship program. So that's the importance of the category. Now, after you put the category, it might
Sorry,
not be necessary.
so
Okay.
I wanted to make an addition. I said, in the category section, we can put
Yes.
as many categories as possible,
Yes.
like anything that is can
Okay.
be seen in
So the
publication.
category. Now look at the category here. We have people here. We have a car. We have this is like a pavement. So all these things can also be categories. So under this, you can add, let's say, people. Now, now under people, you can see a lot of things. Just look for the parents category and drop it there. Put Look at the parent category and put it. So this one now, if you are looking for people, you can once you click on it, this image will also appear. So it is also important. Now you look at it again. What is here? What is here? What is here? Let's look at. I don't know. For those of us who can see the image, what else can we see on the image?
Sky, road,
I
The
can see the
sky.
sky,
Okay.
the
roundabout,
You can see
signboard,
the sky.
crown,
The crown.
Awesome.
roof,
Okay.
sheet, cloud, electric
Oh,
wires.
signboard,
oh, oh, that's beautiful. Okay. So
There are
let's
two
add.
cars here.
So let's add to it. We can see the sky. The sky is there. So under the category, look at sky here. So just go and put it under the parent category. Then you go there. You can see what again? Crown. We have the crown from here now, but not Queen Elizabeth crown. This one is a different crown. Yes. So you can come under the crown. You can just put it under the parent category of crown. And then you go back again, look at the image. What else did you see? You see a car. Okay. Uh, let's say a car. Is it a car now? Okay. Put it there. Then what else? What else? Sorry?
Cloud, cloud, road,
Okay. We have also we have the clouds. So this is clouds. We have roads.
zebra lines,
We have zebra line. Okay. Zebra. Okay. So this category has not been created yet. The zebra
I
line,
believe
but
it's
it's also
zebra
a good,
crossing.
yeah, zebra
You can
crossing.
check zebra crossing.
Okay, yeah, we have the zebra crossing. But under the zebra crossing, I think there is no mother category on this one. So we might as well just leave it blank, not necessary. Okay. So with all these things now, you see from one image you are getting a different category. So now what this means is if you are looking for an image of people, once you type people on Wikimedia Commons, there's possibility this image will pop up. It depends on the kind of people you want to see in that image. And if you are looking for image of sky, come here, the sky is clearly showing on the image. If you are looking for a crown, if you look at our beautiful roundabout here, you will see there is a crown in it. There's a crown at the top there. Then if you are looking for cloud is there. There's also a car, even the road. So all these
And
are
even
all forms of,
the
sir?
category
Yes. But
just
just, okay, just, do you have a category under just?
yeah, just separate your state.
I'm so sorry. I thought I'm still on the call, not knowing that the network has kicked me out. So sorry about that. Okay. So let me share again so we can go back to work. Let's share again. So yeah, this is where we are. Okay. Okay. This is, all right. All right. All right. So this is it. So in the event where you are doing all this, you just look at the image critically. Whatsoever is in the image can also form part of the category. So just look at the image critically. So that is what it is. Now, having put all this category, the next thing you do is to publish it. So once you click on publish files, awesome. Now from here now you can see they are telling me thank you for contributing to freely available media and knowledge worldwide. Now this image, people in China, in Japan can see it in real time. As I drop it now, they can find it and they can begin to use it immediately. So that is one important thing about the Wikimedia Commons. Worldwide, globally, this image has gone global as we speak. Anybody, anywhere can find it and use it. Now let's go to the next one where we can upload at least multiple images, even though that one sometimes is not always advisable because you might want to find some image sometimes, but finding it due to the naming, you will find it difficult to look for it. But let's see how we can at least upload two images using the same name, two images using the same name. Now let's go to add more files. Come here again, click on select media files to share. From here, it will take us back again to where we started. So from here, we'll just look at this place. Uh, Let's see. Okay, okay, okay. So from here now, I can see this is the Plateau State Government House. This is the Plateau State Government House. Let's try to upload some of these images. Yeah, let's upload this too. Let's upload this too. Okay, so this is three image, four. All right, so after you select, you click on select. Now we have some beautiful shots of the Plateau State Government House. Awesome. So the four images have been uploaded successfully. So we just click on continue. So because I've asked a question and I've not logged out from this category, every information will still remain there. But once I log out from here, coming back again, I'll have to answer the questions again. So they are still here because I'm still uploading at the same time. So from here now, everything has been answered. So I just click on next. So once you go on next, the next thing you do here now is to try to see how we can uh, name these images. So this one now is a Plateau State Government House. Yes, Plateau State Government House. Government House. Okay. So this is the Plateau State Government House. Uh, Old Refuge. So this is it. So from here now you can see the caption here, Plateau State Government House, Old Refuge. So remember, the title and the caption can be the same. So all you need to do is to replicate it. What you put on the you can as well put it on the caption. It is okay. So this particular one, look at the date that this image was snapped. It was snapped on the 6th of July 2025. Now, remember again, what is the major thing we are looking at here? Is the image of the house. House, right? Um, image of the house. That's building. Look at it. Yes. Building usually intended for living in. So this is it. Yes. It can be an office, it can be a house. Now, remember the categories again. So having put all this information, all you need to do is to go down to the category. Now, under the category, remember the first one there is the Tyap Wikimedians User Group. Then just scroll down. You see this one slash mentorship slash August to December 2025. So this is the first category. Now, the second one there should be the house because this one is a house, right? House. So once we come to this one now, we just go there, drop it on the parent category. The next one is let's say what next? The road. The road is there. You just go there, drop it there.
Signpost.
Sorry?
Signboard.
Yeah, signboards. Awesome. So we also have the signboards. Yeah, we also have the signboards. You add it there. When you look at the image again, the skies is there and the clouds. You have sky. Let's go. Drop it in the parent category. Then you have the clouds. Just click it, drop it there. Then you go back again, you look at it. What? Okay. For this one, you can say it's okay. So we add JOS, very important. JOS is very important. Yes. So under JOS, you just go to the parent category and drop it there. So once you are looking for anything about JOS, you go there under the category JOS and type. The image of this building should pop up. So having done this, what next? Remember we have multiple images. Multiple images. The same thing. This one too is the government house. This one too, look at it. All they are the same image taken under this different view. So we can this one now we can tag them under multiple image. So all you need to do is to scroll down here. You see any additional information you want to include. Just ignore this one. Just come to this place, copy information to other uploads. Come here. Now look at the title will be copied, the caption, the description, but the dates. Every image has its own unique date and time. So this one will remain. Then we have the main subject will also go the same thing because we are talking about the house. Then the categories will enter. Then we also have other information with enter. So with all these things now, all you need to do after highlighting this copy information to other upload, click on this drop down. Then come down here, click on copy selected selection to other uploads. So once you click on it, now check down, you see this one without adding anything myself. But remember, I told you that you cannot upload each image twice. Even at this, there's also something that distinguishes this particular one from the first one. This one writes Plateau State Government House, Old Red Road. Look at it. It put 02. So if you go to the next one, you will see 03. If you go to the third one, you will see 04. So the image can never be the same. The caption, the title can never be the same. So even with this image, if I come back again and say I want to name them using the same name, I must continue from 05, 06. So like that. So that is how unique the caption is. So this is one of the things that is more you have to crack your brain at times, especially during contests or during competitions. So you need to crack your head because sometimes the caption also matters a lot when it comes to all of this. The caption is also very important. So having done all these things now, you just scroll down to the end and then publish. So remember, once I publish this file, it means I'm not only publishing one, but I'm publishing four. So I click on publish. Awesome. So you see they have all published. We have one, two, three, four images. So four images. So this is how to actually upload to Wikimedia Commons. So at this point, I would like to ask if there is any question or confusion about what has been said so far. Any question? And also understand that we also have images that no, sorry, we have video and we also have sound that we upload on Wikimedia Commons. But all these ones now they are using different formats. Like these images now they are mostly in JPEG, that's JPEG. They are on JPEG, and then we have the audios can be on OGG formats, the audios, and then the videos can be on WebM. So these are mostly the recommended format for uploading any of these. If it is image, you can use the JPEG. If it is audios, you can use OGG. We also have other formats, but we can use OGG format on the audios, and then we have the videos. You can use WebM when you have to convert the videos from maybe MP4 or or whatsoever format it is being rendered to WebM before you can be able to upload them on the media Wikimedia Commons. So you take note of all these things. But I believe when we come during our in-person session, we are going to highlight most of these things bit by bit, where we all understand them as well. So I don't know. Is there any questions so far? All right. So in the absence of
Hello,
questions,
sir. Hello, sir.
okay.
I have a question.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes, my question goes like this. How can I be able to group my pictures or tag them in one folder? Hello?
One folder. Okay, you mean one folder?
Yes, that is,
Are you talking?
I have different pictures that I've snapped. So on my phone, using a phone, and I want to
Yes.
tag them in one so that I'll be using it. How can I be able to group it?
So I
Hey,
think
just
let me answer the
okay.
question. Yeah, so you have to create a category for yourself, so that because your username, if your username is Wayham, for example, you create a category for Wayham on Wikimedia Commons, and then any picture that you upload, just as you saw the uploading was done, and then you see category just was added, then the category for this program was added. You can also create every picture you create, you put your own category Wayham in every of these categories. So by the time you search for Wayham, all your pictures that you have uploaded will be shown.
Okay, okay, thank you very much, sir. But I'm not talking about the uploading. I mean, when I snap a picture and
I think he's talking about doing that on his phone,
yes, before
creating
uploading.
folders in his phone. Yeah, just create folders and add them there. That's all.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. Ryokondi, if you are speaking, your mic is muted. Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Okay. What I want to clarify is this: this restriction, the expiry date of restriction on any kind of file, or
Okay. Okay. I think Ryokondi, we can't hear you. You are being kicked. Your internet, there's a disruption. But if you can get to us, you have to log in again.
okay. Did you get my question?
No,
Hello?
no, we didn't.
Did you get my question?
No, we haven't gotten
Okay.
your question.
Okay. What I was trying to say is that this restriction has been put upon and all these files that you want to use a license. We have. Is there any particular file or any work you want to use? Maybe it has. The restriction has expired. Do you have any particular time frame stipulated for that to expire, or you can just imagine because it's old enough, or you understand my question? You don't get me.
I didn't quite got your question clearly. Are you talking about if an image have an expiring date or something? I didn't get the question very
No,
clearly.
what I mean, when we are dealing the theory, we are talking
Yes.
about using a material under licensing.
Yes,
So when we said that after some time, those licenses can expire.
yes.
Okay, so the clarity I needed was that is there any a particular time frame for the expiration of such licenses, or you can just imagine it?
Okay. For every content you want to, any image or information that is above, let's say 75 years to 100 years
Okay.
old, is is automatically under free licensing.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, thank you. Any more questions? Okay. So I think we have come to the end of today's session. So thank you so very much, everyone. I think today we have uh, we have done ourselves well by learning a new thing as far as Wikimedia project is concerned. So I just hope that we are going to put this into action as quickly as possible. As our assignment is coming, and we will be directed on what to do. So at this point, I would like to hand over the microphone to Kambai so he can say his closing statement
Sorry,
as we
sir.
wrap.
Sorry, sir. I remember one question.
Okay.
Okay, in this uploading images,
Yes.
is it okay that after maybe you make a snapshot, is it okay for you to work on that snapshot before uploading it? Or it has to be natural the way you snap it?
No, no, no. You can actually you can actually work on it, but make
Okay,
sure that the editing is not so obvious that the image
okay,
will lose its relevance in the process of trying to upgrade the quality of the image. So you can
okay,
actually do some touches on it. Yes.
okay. All right, thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you. So at this point, I'll hand over the microphone to Kambai as he said the closing his statement and the closing session as he closes the session as well. So Kambai.
So, yeah, thank you very much. Chris. So, the assignment has already been given to us on the outreach dashboard. So, by the time you go to the outreach dashboard, you are going to see the assignment, and the assignment is just for you to upload an image or so, and this is the assignment. This is the page. Um, Upload an image on Wikimedia Commons and share the link in the WhatsApp group. So once you just upload the image, even it is still going to show us here in this very dashboard because the uploads are going to be showing. Like the uploads that have been done today was not done by a student, so it is not showing. But by the time I don't really know sharp yet, it may update later on, and then every other thing will be showing. If you upload, it's going to show in this very location where you see uploads here. So I think that's all for now for me. So for those of us who have not done our assignments yet, please let's endeavor to do them. Once you have done your assignment, you have read this very lesson, you see it will be marked view, a view. But if you have not done anything, it is going to mark start. And if you have done halfway, it is going to show you complete, then you see percentage. I mean, you see the percentage of what you have done thus far. So from tomorrow, tomorrow is going to be another lesson, but tomorrow is going to be the end of this very week that we have taken to take you through the basics of Wikimedia editing. So by tomorrow, please be available by 7 p.m. And for the Tyap Wiki Bootcamp selected participants, tomorrow in the morning by 9:30, please be available at AX1 Ali Umar Kamal Road by Banarai Junction, Banawa, Kaduna, so that we would have the in person. For the online is going to be by 7 p.m. today. So in the next 1 hour plus, we're going to start the online session for the Tiagoki Media Bootcamp 2025. So thank you very much. Please have a nice day.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kambai. Thank you, everyone. Um, Have a good evening. Bye bye.
I have a question.
Okay,
I
go
have a
ahead.
question. I want
Okay.
like what kind of picture should we upload in the assignment?
And the picture, it can be the picture of that your dog in your house. It can be a picture of, if you like, say you can snap a picture of yourself. It can be any picture at all. Beautiful picture. But if you are in a village
All right.
area, you can take a picture of a beautiful farm and upload it. So any picture at all.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right,
Yeah,
thank you.
but then in terms of uploading of picture, we can try to avoid snapping personal pictures,
Yes.
because it is usually said that it has to have relevance to the project. So you can snap like a picture of, let's say, a plant or something that it is going to add knowledge to their movement. You know,
So
just
probably you
something.
can snap a picture of maybe plants or animals, at least good picture. And remember when uploading the image, remember the categories. In fact, I think will drop the category on the WhatsApp group so that we can access them, the right category. So it is important. If you didn't put the category, in fact, you have to try. You have to do another one. So make sure you can upload as many pictures as you can. Beautiful pictures. Beautiful pictures. We'll drop the category on the WhatsApp group. You can access it there. Then follow the format of the image. Then upload it as many pictures as you can. Then follow the format of the image. Then upload it as many pictures as you can. Then follow the format of the image. Then upload it as many pictures as you can. Then follow the format of the image. Then upload it as many pictures as you can. So that is it. So thank you everyone and have a good evening rest. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Yeah, bye bye. And for the boot camp, yeah, for the online event, even if you're not a native speaker and you want to learn
Everybody
something,
is
you can
welcome.
come. Yeah, for the
Everybody is
online.
welcome. Yes. Very important.
Thank you.
All right. Bye
Yeah,
bye.
bye bye.